you may be listening, we're on Fox Sports Radio, iHeartRadio, and FS1. I feel slender. I feel energized. I had a great night of sleep. Everything is working today. I feel fantastic. Joy looks fantastic, ready to go. Joy, you're from Pittsburgh. There was a power outage there last night. The internet was down because I didn't hear from a single Steeler fan for 8 hours.
Listen, we've got issues, guys. 412-724. We've got some problems. Let's talk about it.
All right. It's great to have you in on a Tuesday, my last week, last day for a while. Joy is in tomorrow with Nick Wright. So let's talk about outliers. LeBron and Tom Brady are outliers. They're in their 20th year, 18th year, and they're still as good as they've been in the last 5 years. In fact, I thought LeBron last year looked better than he'd looked in 4 or 5 years. Why? Because in life, what you put into your body, you get out. And LeBron and Tom Brady have been meticulous with their bodies. And now it pays real dividends as they age. You know, your body, you can live on Taco Bell and 4 hours sleep when you're 21. But when you're 38, 39, 40 as a pro athlete, bro, it catches up to you. I mean, Michael Jordan is unbelievable. But Michael was a cigar-smoking, wine-drinking, steak-eating, card-playing, no-sleeping maniac. And in the end, he couldn't jump. And he's Michael Jordan. Big Ben's reputation, and this is why I picked him for 8-8 and 7-9. Joy is my witness. I kept saying, surgery for those who are in great shape is different for those like Big Ben. He has never been a grinder. Jay Glazer has a mailbag for a subscription service called The Athletic. And Glazer's got a lot of friendly NFL contacts. He's not somebody that bangs away at players. But during the summer, somebody asked him about Big Ben. He said, first of all, let's not put the words fitness and Ben together. They're allergic to each other. There is no fitness in Ben. His idea of a great off-season workout is a yoga session, playing golf, and drinking beer. That's not a shot. That is what I have talked about on this show for years. In this instance, Glazer and I share sources. That's not a shot on him. Ben is the greatest backyard football player in league history. But this goes for everybody. Actors, landscapers, school teachers. How you treat your body, I can tell when you're 55 or 60. And as a pro athlete, I can tell when you're 35. Big Ben, right now, it's over. Like Drew Brees has some limitations. And Brady certainly does. But those two also brought sort of a cerebral pre-snap excellence to the position. Big Ben's always played this thing like it's him and a bunch of Pennsylvania guys in the backyard, and he's the best ever at it. He wasn't one of the great pre-snap guys, one of the great audible guys, one of the off-season workout guys. It was, give me a ball, get me a couple of deep threats, and let's go. LFG. The problem is Pittsburgh is built to be Big Ben at 27. They got great receivers. They got unbelievable receivers. He can't throw a deep ball. I mean, it's bad. First play of the game, he can't throw a deep ball. And so, listen, Tom Brady is an outlier. Peyton Manning fell off a cliff late 30s. Eli, last 4 years, was weak. Phillip Rivers, probably a year left. Drew Brees, he'll be into broadcasting. That's the way it works. LeBron and Brady are outliers because they have put so much into their bodies. Both put millions a year. I've said Russell Wilson is very much LeBron and Brady. You can see he is building a brand to play until his 40s. He puts $1.5 million. I have some connections to Russell. He puts about $1.5 million a year. And he's young, not old guy. And here's the other thing. And listen, I know Ben had surgery. And you can push back and go, well, this surgery, go ask doctors. Go ask anybody. Like, the better shape you're in, the faster you recover from surgeries. Big Ben was very good early in the season. But as the season is extending, it's not that he's struggling. He's awful. Maybe it's Sam Darnold. Maybe it's draft picks. It is awful. And so I think this morning you have to be, it's the elephant in the room. They got to move. They got to move off this thing because this is a 16-game schedule. And if you're Pittsburgh, your standards are 2 or 3 playoff games after that. This is no longer a 19-game quarterback. Maybe you draft somebody and you give Ben a couple of weeks off in October and November. I'm not sure if he'd like that. But, you can walk around. You can walk around to the mall and look and say who took care of themselves and who just was born good looking. You know what I mean? You all see that person, they're great looking in high school and college, they party hard. All of a sudden they get a little older and they're still kind of good looking and stuff, but it's like they stayed up late. They closed a few bars. And I think with Big Ben, that's always been the thing. And he's just always been a world-class talent, a backyard football player, and it's caught up to him. And, the surgery's not easy for anybody. Nobody is saying that. But LeBron got hurt 2 years ago. He's better now than he was 4 years ago. It's just he bounced off that injury like nothing I've ever seen. Well, it's not osmosis. It's not a coincidence. There's a reason LeBron bounced off that injury. So here's Big Ben after.
I'm not consistent enough, which affects the offense because the ball's in my hand every play.
Ben, what is the level of frustration and concern right now as you head in the last 2 weeks?
High frustration.
Sam Darnold, draft picks, one of them, it's time to make a move. To this.